My boyfriend can't feel the walls of my vagina. So about 1 to 2 months ago we started to have sex with my boyfriend. The thing is that sometimes he feels good, but he says it often rather feels like nothing. He was only able to come 3 times out of 10, and it always took like 10 to 15 minutes. We tried all the poses, reversed cowgirl, doggy, missionary, but he could only come with the cowgirl pose. Last time we had sex he said that usually, he only feels the entrance of my vagina, what is really weird because his tip is rather sensitive, thanks to him being uncircumcised. So I read up and they say there are a few reasons that could be causing this, with one LF the reasons that my vagina is loose. I'm a bit concerned about this, cause I don't know what is loose. At first we had a very hard time to make it fit because it hurt really bad, even after the 3rd time we had sex. But now I think I got used to it, and although it still hurts a bit without preparing, he can pretty much fit in. I can also insert 3 fingers rather quickly now if I'm excited. But I asked my boyfriend to insert 1 finger to see if he can feel my walls and he said he can feel it. How do I even know if I have a loose vagina? May that be the problem? What other reasons can cause this? I can see that he is pretty disappointed because it's supposed to feel really good and stuff, but it just simply doesn't. What can we do to improve? We communicate openly about sex, but we are both first times to each other and don't know SHT. Please help. Too long didn't read. My boyfriend can't feel my vagina sometimes and we don't know what causes this. He's jerking off too much. Deleted. He probably death grips while jerking off. The vaginal walls get small loose when we are horny, so that's a good sign. He might want to try to stop masturbation for a bit, it'll probably do the trick. He's got a death grip on his dick. He's squeezing so hard when he beats off that your vagina doesn't give him enough stimulation. He'll have to stop beating off for a while. He will be inclined to ease off gradually, but it's best if he stops completely for a while and goes cold turkey. He is using a too firm grip beating off, and that is what his dick is used to. He needs to lay off spanking out for a week KMD, see if that helps. He needs to take a break from masturbating. Is it cheating? So I've had this girl message me on Facebook telling me she slept with my boyfriend. Obviously I didn't believe her, but I asked her to describe his room and she described every inch in detail, including a small little lettering on his wall. I confronted him about it and he told me that she's just being spiteful. He wasn't even at the place she was describing. She met him, that he showed me his card transactions and he wasn't there. But I just can't get it out of my head about how accurately she described his room. It's insane. Do you think she was being spiteful and knew someone that slept with him that just want to fuck with the both of us, or do you think she actually did? Just an update. I can't do this anymore. Too many people saying different things. I feel like I'm not getting the truth from him. I looked through his phone. I am disgusted. He has screenshots from Snapchat of girls' nudes. No photos of me, telling his friends I'm a naive bitch head over heels for him. He has been lying and saying he isn't doing drugs when he has sent his mates Facebook videos and they're saved in his phone. He was messaging girls telling them he was having relo problems and love reacting each comment from the girls. He is lying. If someone told my partner I had cheated, I would be tracking them down and getting them to tell the truth. Your boyfriend sounds like he doesn't care that she said this to you. I think he is just trying to plead innocent and hoping you are gullible enough to believe him. So are you going to believe him? If he gets away with this time, then next time it's on you. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Haha, better question would be to ask her to describe his dick. Bedroom might be in some picture online or a video call. There is absolutely no Facebook photos or Instagram photos or any photos on social media of his bedroom. She could describe his bedroom wall that literally has a death certificate of his grandparents, including his name letter on his wardrobe. Is it impossible to imagine that girls who find out they slept with someone in another relationship would actually feel bad and want to let that person know? I would want someone to tell me if my partner cheated, even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear. I've always been on the receiving end of cheating, but when I was on the end where I found out I was the mistress, I told the girl, and she got so angry with me and cussed me out left and right, calling me a liar. I left it at that, but I was happy to have that off my mind. 2 years later later I get a long text from her apologizing profusely and thanking me for telling her her boyfriend was convincing her I was lying, until she finally realized I hadn't lied to her at all. Personally, I'd always want to know. If your BF has no explanation for why that girl would be spiteful to him and he's not showing any concerns, the simplest explanation would be the girl was telling the truth. You should heed your own advice and run for the hills. Just an update. I can't do this anymore. Too many people saying different things. I feel like I'm not getting the truth from him. I looked through his phone. I am disgusted. He has screenshots from Snapchat of girls' nudes. No photos of me, telling his friends I'm a naive bitch head over heels for him. He has been lying and saying he isn't doing drugs when he has sent his mates Facebook videos and they're saved in his phone. He was messaging girls telling them he was having relo problems and love reacting each comment from the girls. Oh, I'm sorry op, it's shitty and sucks, but at least now you are in a position to make your own choices. I'm really sorry. Hated realizing how duplicitous some people really are. This guy was trash and now you are empowered to deal with it. Let yourself feel shitty, but don't be hard on yourself either. It happened to us. We wanna believe the best of people. Best friend breakups are so much more intense than romantic ones. Wow. 2021 right, huh? Anyway, me and my best friend, my absolute ride or die for years, someone I never ever saw myself from separating, we did. It started with a boyfriend earlier this year, during which she progressively pushed me away, ignored my red flag warnings and spun it around to make me look like a bad guy, etc. Lots more drama happened. We didn't talk much November, early December. She broke up with him late December. Things worsened. I didn't know about the breakup and she took my silence as proof that I never cared about her, and it all came to head yesterday when we were trying to sort it out. Things were said that absolutely cannot be taken back. I didn't want to hear the putrid shit she was spewing, so I blocked her on WhatsApp. She's blocked me on Instagram. Finn. Now the hard part is getting past this. I love that girl to death. I really still do. And the knowledge that there really is no getting past this is fucking me up hard. How could I have spent 3 years with someone day and night and have it come to this? How could she have let go of it all so easily? Anyway, I'm looking for some advice. Anything. A little tired of crying, and tears won't help anything anyway. I know how you feel. One of my best friends just vanished one day. She stopped responding in a group chat and I never heard from her again. I waited until my birthday to block her for good. She didn't say anything, so I pulled the trigger on that. Not because I don't want to talk to her again, but I just don't want to be able to look her up. I have no clue why she vanished. Her behavior towards me in the last year or so of our friendship became really toxic. She seemed to enjoy my struggles, and put me down a lot. I don't know where my former friend went, but she became a complete asshole with me. I know it's for the best that she's not in my life anymore, but she was a great person for me to be around before she changed. I had a hard time accepting that, and I'm still sad that my old friend is never coming back. I've melted down into tears knowing I'll never see her dog again, who was really attached to me. And I hate dogs. I guess what's hard about friendship is nobody teaches us how to break up. I don't have any advice on this other than time. Just writing to say I understand how much it hurts, even when it's not a healthy friendship anymore. Me too, dude, except mine is slow fading. The last time I saw her we had a weird fight over a misunderstanding and some inconsiderate behavior on both our parts. Was furious afterward but tried to be diplomatic because I really care about her. I thought we would get through it. I never thought we wouldn't be friends, and I'm mildly depressed over it. I never fight with my friends, so I didn't really know how to handle it or patch things up. It is so fucking painful and feels like she doesn't really give a shit anymore. I don't know. I'm trying to accept it, but it's hard. It honestly gets better. I have had 2 huge best friend breakups and they were the worst and best things that happened to me. Worst, because I constantly thought about the good moments and the fun we had. Best, because I met some amazing new people and I realized that it wasn't all just in me to make the friendship work. It's a 50-50 relationship and people change. Change can be good, change can be bad, but it is inevitable. It's going to be a bittersweet feeling for some time up. I wish you the best, yellow heart.